What's a good word, everybody? Tiger727 back with my A to Z collection, which I have not done in a long time. Actually, had one request to continue with this, and that goes out to Vintage Card Steve. And I'm assuming most people know about his channel, but if not, highly recommend you go and sub to him. Check out his videos. Always shows just an array of good cards. He's a Cubs fan, but just shows, bigger players, smaller players, just cards of all years, and just great stuff. And got to know him, through YouTube and communicating back and forth. So I consider him a friend. Been supportive of my channel pretty much ever since I started this, almost 2.5 years ago now. And so yeah, anyway, without further ado, we'll get into this. And I'm going to start with my singles. Well, I guess they're all singles, but I'll start with my top loader stuff, and then I'll show the binder collection. But in the background, I know I showed that before. I picked it up last fall at a store in the Green Bay area. Just thought it was really cool. I think he had like $10 on it or something. So just thought it was really neat for a mantle. Picked that up. And I just showed a couple of these cards in the 500 Home Run Club video I did for James Elite Hunters. Another mantle. Stick with a few mantles. My mantle collection is not all that great. As a kid, I could not afford mantle, and a lot of his stuff I still can't afford, to be honest with you. So, but I have some lower end, the reprints and stuff from recent years, but I wasn't able to find some of those, and I didn't have the time. So I figured I'll just show what I did have at readily accessible. And a little newer one here, Topps Living, Eddie Murray. These are really cool cards. Trying to get all the Hall of Famers. Kind of fallen lax onto that recently. Picked up this when he was playing pretty well when he first went to the Dodgers. Max Muncy. Always kind of liked him. A friend of mine's a huge Muncy fan, but one of the Topps Gold rookie. I don't really collect a whole lot of Muncy stuff, but I did want that card. Whit Merrifield I do like. And here's an SP from his 2020 Topps. I always get 2020 and 2019 mixed up. Yeah, it's 2020. The last 3 years has thrown me. Picked up this card. It's numbered to 99. I was collecting Logan Morrison for a while, but just a cool looking card. Sticker autograph, unfortunately, but just a nice looking card. And some more mantles from recent years. Topps Gold, numbered to 2010. And this is the Topps cards your mom threw out. This is not a 68 original, however I wish it was. And this is back in the day when they were making a lot of like mantle cards, like number 1 in the set. And then they had a bunch of subsets. The 06 mantle. 06 is one of my favorite Topps sets, really, of recent history. But when these came out, I got a couple of these. Picked up this quite a few years back. Trey Mancini Topps Gold card. Really like the golds. Always have. And I always like Mancini, obviously. With the Astros now, and they just won the World Series. My M's that I'm doing I have not included all my Tigers that have the last name of M, but obviously he was a Tiger. And this is prior to his Tiger days. JD Martinez with a 2013, Topps Gold. 2011 Topps Gold rookie, JD. And this insert of McCutchen. And I'm going to pause this really quick, and I will get the binder, and we'll continue on. Alright, and we're back. Moving on with the McCutchen cards. Always been a big fan of McCutchen. Remember the first time I got to watch him play at Comerica Park when they came to play the Tigers. So we'll just go through these. The lighting's kind of bad in here, so I apologize. Just some inserts. 09 Heritage, Bowman Gold, Chrome from 16. Obviously, he's bounced around since his Pittsburgh days. Really like this Topps insert. I forget what they call them. Topps Fire. 87, kind of the refractor type. Prism, I forget exactly what those are called. Bowman Platinum. The reprints of the Bowman and the Topps inserts game they had quite a few years back. The rookie card, and I apologize for the lighting. The Phillies. Moving into a guy I collected as a kid, Ben McDonald. Don't have a ton of Ben McDonald, but I've had these cards since the early 90s. And just always liked Ben McDonald. Upper Deck, Fleer, and Fleer Flare. Those were nice looking cards. Apologize for the shakiness, but I am holding a tablet here to record these. And, Leaf, 92 Fleer. And his rated rookie Donruss. Leaf, hologram. Those are hard to see. Those early Upper Deck holograms were never really all that great. Score Select, Emotion, Pinnacle, Collector's Choice. I always like the silver and gold signatures of those Collector's Choice. Another Score, Pinnacle, and moving on up to the Donruss, 92 Score, and a box of commons I bought about a year ago now. Last winter had these in it, and a lot of junk really, but just some cool stuff for my PC that I found. Ben McDonald with the Brewers, and Whitfield Merrifield shining through, so we'll get to that here shortly. Mondesi was one of my big people I collected as a kid as well. We'll get to those. There's the Merrifields. These cards are poking through from other sheets, so confusing me. So some Merrifields. I don't have a ton of Merrifields, but I do have a few. Alright, now we'll move into Mondesi. Raul Mondesi. Had a lot of these cards since my childhood. 93 Ultra Rookie. Pinnacle. Fleer. That's when he was with the Blue Jays. This was in that box that I mentioned about last winter with the commons. That was in there. And I think that's another year of Score Select. 94, 95 maybe. Ultra. Score. I always liked the studio cards all those years. Only one I didn't like was probably 91 with the purple border. But every year after that, just really enjoy the color on them. Topps Power Players. And Donruss. Always like these cards. Pacific. Their Upper Deck. Bowman's Best. I remember years ago I was at my friend's card store and we saw this picture of this card. I think it was in a Beckett, and at the time it was worth like $15. back in 92 or whatever, 93. And I was like, I think I got that card in a stack of commons, and sure enough I did. Didn't realize it was him. I always like these ones. I think these are out of 96 Fleer. Obviously they're called prime leather. They're not real leather, obviously, but they have a kind of like a leather feel to them, so they're really kind of cool. It's probably one of those sets I should actually work on. Mussina, I collected him for a short while, but I figured I'd keep his rookie. And another Mike Mussina here. This is a Merrifield, or that's a Mondesi's kid, that's why I kept that one. Another Mondesi. And we're just ready to conclude the M's here. And next time I guess we'll move on to Phil Nevin, who is now the manager of the Angels. And which is a shout out to Eric over at Classic Cards, being an Angels fan. So with that, that's my M's right now. That's all I got for you. We'll talk to you all later.